Let's have a look now at the next step in the process, which is actually putting in the detailed job ingredients. This is step 4, so this is the button we need to click on here. This just takes us through to a screen called Ingredients by Order. We need to find the order which we're looking for, which is for the new fish cakes, and it's here. We know it's job number 444, recipe 261. So we enter in here the details of what we need by item, and this will then start affecting the stocks on the system as well, as you'll see in a moment. So we know we are producing a mix of 10 kilograms, we're producing 100 units. We've got all the details in the specific recipe details, and now we need to enter them in here. So let's go through to our ingredients. We need first of all 5 kilograms of potatoes. Is code 3. Let's put a date in here first of all. Control colon enters a date. Let's put into potatoes, there we are, and we have 5 kilos for that. Tab, control colon, enter that. For the peas, oh, it's 2, I'm sorry, that's the fish, 2.5 kilos, and then finally we want the peas, which are code 4. Control colon, 4 peas and 2.5 kilos of peas. Tab. With that entered, we want to allocate the raw materials as well, so the system actually has all those taken account of when it's calculating its stocks. We untick that again once the production's actually made. Let's go back through to the job this applies to. Remember the screen from a couple of steps back. The status we're going to mark this at is not scheduled as of yet, so we've put the order into the factory, but we haven't actually scheduled to produce it. Notice the other categories are scheduled, work in progress when there's made but no value added production report yet, and then when it's completely complete and finished and through the factory. So I'm going to leave the status as not scheduled. Let's come out of here, let's close out of here, let's go back to our main menu, and for the first time let's have a look at the raw materials menu, what this is saying to us. Several things here, but we're interested in this big command button here, raw materials stock on hand summary. And what this is saying to us is this: it's showing us all the codes of all our ingredients, the names of the ingredients, what units we denominate them in, what on hand stock we have, zeros, so it's showing red because there's zeros, and then what's going through the factory, we've just been through the different phases of production, ordered, scheduled and work in progress. So we can see we have nothing scheduled or work in progress as we're expecting, but we have stock required for ordered stock. And you can see it doesn't show decimal points here, it just shows round figures. You see there's a 3, 3 and a 5 there. So a little button here to the right of it with the question mark on, you can query what actually is that required for. Let's click on that. You can see 2.5 kilograms of fish cake is required for the new fish cake order job 444 of that particular ingredient, which happens to be the fish. We need 5 kilograms of potatoes. What's that for? Sure enough, it's a job 444 for the new fish cake order, 5 kilograms. But you can see what the screen does for you is it allows you to have all your jobs going through the factory at once, telling you precisely what raw materials you need. What this is saying to us now is we need these raw materials for ordered production, and in terms of availability we're showing minus figures, that's why it's gone red. The amber is where zeros are required, you have no stock. But you've gone red to the tune of 2.5 kilos, same there, and then 5 kilos here, which we know because we don't have any stock in the first place. So this is then saying to us we need to buy some, and to get that stock in before we can actually schedule that production.